Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hello, pizza throat Tim.
How are
Did
you?
you even swallow before you started?
No, well, I only had a little pizza left in my throat that I was saving to eat in my mouth through my train ride.
Oh.
This is Great Hang After Dark. It's a late night episode.
A late night episode. Everyone's so busy. Everyone's so employed.
I'm employed, and I forgot that my work got switched around, and that we had Caitlin Palufo, friend of the show, booked today, and I fucked up, and I had to be like, hey, can you do tomorrow? And she was like, no. And so then you were like, well, I got us tickets to Mayron's Steven Soderbergh play that he's in. So
Myron Kagani, friend of the show.
Mayron
We should have him
Kagani.
on.
We should have Mayron on. I feel like I wouldn't be able to talk then, but...
Oh, for once. Actually, let's have him come on for the month.
Yeah. But Mayron...
That's my new segment. Instead of the news, it's just Mayron makes it so that you can't talk because he and I are doing gay stuff.
Yeah. Mayran, you know, Iraq, Iran, something like that. Anyways, Myron Kagani, friend of the show, has a role in the new Steven Soderbergh play.
Yeah, he's a star.
He's a
Broadway
star, an absolute dynamo.
Can't wait to see him tomorrow, and next week we'll come back with a full review.
I heard he's serving cunt. Do you have any, whether that's true or not?
Yes, I hear, in addition to serving cunt, he is mother.
Oh. Well, that's good. So that's exciting. I saw a woman smoking crack on the train here. I didn't just see it. I also smelled it and watched her get into a fight with the guy across from me.
Tim, did you get high? Did you get a secondhand high?
I did not get a secondhand high off her crack.
Is that why your throat's all raspy? Because it's got crack in the crevices?
Yeah, she was blowing her crack, and I was like,
yeah.
to get all the cracked. I'm trying to get all cracked up.
What was the fight about?
Well, he goes, yo, bitch, don't smoke crack on here.
Yeah, good point. He's got a point.
And she goes, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Ah, touche, crack lady.
And then just started smoking more crack.
That's really funny.
And, I might be here for it. And then she picked up a cup, which had what I can only describe as a collection of crack pipes. There were like 4 crack pipes and a lighter in this cup.
Well, how do you carry yours? In a DOP kit?
I'm a pockets man, but then they get so hot on your leg.
Yeah, you could burn yourself.
So she kept her crack in this little cup. The people can't see Toe wandering around like a psycho. But
she's doing a lot of sniffing for the folks at home.
Yeah, so the woman's got the crack pipes, and she gets off the train. So it was a quick...
What was her stop?
It was Metropolitan, I think, or possibly Montrose. I can't remember.
Those are pretty far from each other, Tim.
It was an M1.
Were you too high on crack to notice?
I think I was doped up off goofballs, and I don't remember. But she was smoking crack and being a crack addict, so that was pretty cool. Is your mic on this week?
Yes, it's on.
All right, good. I was just double checking. I figure 3 minutes in is faster than 6. And Toe has now left us.
Goodbye, Toe.
We were trying to get her to be our guest today, but she decided no. She was going to go sit by her food bowl and cry until she gets food.
Yeah, well, we all have our own story to tell.
I also broke a cup today.
Was it full of meth accoutrement?
No, but you saw it happen.
Oh, yeah, at the house. It was a cup I've been able to hold on to since my time I lived in Soho. I actually stole it from the people I was renting from, and so therefore they're irreplaceable. I actually tried to find... there were 4. I tried to find them. They're Bodum. They don't make them anymore. Maybe I can find them vintage somewhere, and now there are 2.
It shattered like a motherfucker, too. It really did a good job shattering. It got everywhere. The pieces were really small.
But the pieces were, like, whole. There was none of those, like, flimsy flakes.
There were no flimsy flakes. Yeah, it was like good glass, I feel like.
Yeah, I know, and you broke it.
I know. I shattered the shit out of it, and I felt really bad about it, but I was like, this is an omen. This is an omen for my day. I get to work. What's broken? The lane oiler at work. I have to take apart the fucking plug, rewire the plug it back in. Surprised I didn't electrocute myself.
Yeah, you usually decline electrical projects at home, even though I tell you a real man could do them.
Right. And I say a real man can do a lot of stuff I can't do.
Yeah.
Get hard.
Yeah, satisfy his girlfriend.
Satisfy his girlfriend.
It's crazy that your parents listen to this.
Listen to a woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my parents listen. Well, they think we're funny. They think this is all funny jokes, and
No,
that I'm some kind of sexual dynamo. They're like, they're like, our son is so funny about how he can't get his dick hard and satisfy his girlfriend. We know he's out there just porking her hard.
Yeah. Sorry, Sue. Wait, I saw a fight today too, actually.
Oh yeah, you saw a fight in the park. This is great catching up. We're doing great catching up today.
My fight was also one of those ones where I was excited it was happening. Because yours, it's like, you want someone to be like, hey, don't fucking smoke crack in the train.
Yeah, because I ain't saying it.
Yeah, but you want somebody to mention it.
So much crack came out of her mouth when she laughed too. So much crack. It was like a Disney villain.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. Like she's a woman in a mirror.
And just crack smoke billowing out of her mouth.
I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Actually, she fucking rules and is mother.
Oh yeah, and she is serving cunt.
Oh, she was serving crack for sure. So what happened in the park? I saw your video, but it didn't look like much in the video.
I know. It's because you never start filming it at the right time. Okay, so you know my neighborhood nemesis? The guy who wheels around a giant speaker all the time?
Yeah, he has that speaker in like the grocery wheelie.
Yeah, he's got in a grocery wheelie, and he walks around knowing everyone hates his music.
Yeah, this
and
guy
gets off on it.
Yeah, this guy's in the park all the time with his little fucking speaker on wheels. It really sucks, and he plays horrible music.
He plays horrible music. It's so loud. He plays it as he's walking up to the park. He doesn't even wait. He just disturbs everyone he's around, and it's really weird and gross. So he's playing some music at the park.
Wasn't he playing Kid Rock the last time we were there?
I don't know. Today he was playing Linkin Park.
Yes, that's what he plays. He plays Linkin Park, and he plays like rap rock.
It was horrible, right? So he's fucking. I couldn't tell exactly because the fight started before I got there, but basically it was like that guy and then like some, I don't know, black teens, maybe early 20s, like
a younger guy
on the other side of the park being like, yo, shut the fuck up, your music sucks. And I was like, yes, let's go. Like finally this is what I want to see. And like he starts playing his fucking Linkin Park really loud. All the kids on the other side just waving the middle fingers. And it was like kind of like a real friendly fight, which was like kind of beautiful to see. Just people openly hating themselves.
And then they
hating each other without it getting violent. Yeah. And then, everyone's dead but me.
Oh, nice.
So I think my video will actually become evidence. But it was funny because they came up to they actually went up to his face and I was like, oh, fuck, maybe this is going to go down. So of course I'm filming, because I'm a...
amateur videographer.
No, helper. I'm helping.
Oh, yes.
Just in case someone actually murders. Because what am I going to do? Be like, hey, fellas. Linkin Park is not worth dying over.
Yeah, I'm also a very strong man. I'll get in here.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you'd get wrecked.
I have no place in a fight like that.
Yeah.
So, except to be the whatever. Damn it,
Woman
Tim, my
who
early
gets
onset
hit.
Alzheimer's is really coming through tonight.
Oh, good.
Anyway, so they get all up in his face and they're screaming at each other and the guy sets his phone down to fucking get in his face and one of the other kids snatches his phone and then starts playing his own music and I was like, yes! Yes! Let's go!
That is fucking that guy. Amateur move by that guy.
It was great. I think I have that on the second video. It's so great.
Wow.
But they gave him his phone back. It was like playful fuck you-ness. I liked it.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun and good.
Yeah, especially because it's like, do they know each other?
Right.
They were on other sides of the park.
Yeah, well, that guy's annoying as shit.
He's annoying as shit, and he also has like a woman and a kid he drags around with him in the cart.
That's so funny. It's so funny when someone like that is married and then your friends are like single and you're like, how fucked up are my friends? Yeah,
that they don't want a woman so without her own soul that she would marry this guy.
Yeah, see, I think that's the problem. My friends try and shoot too high.
Their standards are too high. They need a beaten down woman. And if they can't find one, they have to beat one.
Right, and because they're not like charismatic and fun like me, they're also like sad. So like I can get a bitch out of my league. I've done it right. I'm doing it right now. And I've been doing it.
You want to know, and I think your friends are pissed about it. I think they're low-key mad.
Well, I'm sure they fucking are. I'm sure they're like, this dude always is pulling bitches out of his league. How is he doing it? I was like, I don't know, man. How about you put on a fucking smile every once in a while?
Yeah, how about that, you fucking losers?
Yeah, listen, it doesn't apply to women all the time. Sometimes a man needs to smile, you know?
That's right.
So
when he's the woman of the relationship.
Speaking of, I guess Destiny at work, she got new tits, you know, and
you gotta love her.
You gotta love it. You gotta love her new huge tits. And
when your name is Destiny, don't you get them fake tits at birth?
Yeah, I think she was just waiting for her time when she wanted to get them.
Oh, it's like a Jew in her nose job during the Sweet 16.
Right. You get like a voucher. Yeah, you get a voucher for it. So she used her voucher. She got her new tits, and some guy last night, I guess, got kicked out because they were talking about Puerto Rico in Spanish.
Wait, okay, go on.
And then he started talking about how he wanted to see her tits and like show me your tits or whatever in Spanish.
Oh, because he didn't think she knew what he was saying?
No, they were talking in Spanish,
okay.
But then he was trying to play it slick, I guess, with the bar and being like, I wasn't saying that shit to her. And Sarah,
that's so stupid.
Sarah, the Asian manager, goes, I might be Asian, but I know Spanish. Get the fuck out.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. All it takes is the bartender being like, nah, he said it. That's enough.
Right, so they had to hurl that guy.
That's cool. Wait, they hurled him?
Well, they gave him the boot.
Did they physically pull him out? I'm picturing by the
they
shoulders.
just gave him the boot. They gave him his tab. She closed him out, and then they made him leave. And then they had to make another couple leave who was playing with it in the toilet water.
What?
Yeah, so I guess
this was last night?
This was last night. Yesterday was the most dead I've ever seen the bowling alley in my life.
Wait.
And I guess these people were so fucked up they wouldn't get off the lanes. And eventually they got him off the lanes, and then the guy never put his shoes back on, so he was just walking around the bar barefoot for a while. And then I guess he was like splashing around in the fucking toilet. Like,
what the fuck?
Here's the thing.
That's the most disgusting thing I've heard today. And you just told me about a woman coughing crack.
And I know your ass likes to fucking play around in the damn sink all the fucking time, so you're like one step above him, but
our sink.
This dude was
whose sink? Our sink.
This motherfucker playing splish splash games in the damn toilet.
Wait, what were they doing?
I don't know. People were like, I hear a lot of splashing and laughing in the bathroom.
Okay, okay. They dropped their bag in the toilet.
Well, they were playing around in there. That's all I freaking know.
If I'm laughing and touching a bar bathroom toilet,
yeah,
it's because I'm fishing a bag of Coke out of it.
Maybe, but I guess they were pretty hammered. So maybe they were getting their Coke out of there. Who fucking knows?
Name me a better theory.
The man likes to play in the toilet because he's a little fucking fecal freak that likes to drink toilet water. How about that? How about that for a theory? How about this for a theory? The man's a fucking freak. He's a fucking gross freak.
Do you think he was trying to save some of the toilet water to serve it to you guys for making him quit playing bowling?
Maybe that's true. Who knows?
That's two good theories.
All right, you know what? You can get our other good theories if you follow us. It's time for plugs.
Oh, all right.
Myka, plug your shit, bitch.
At MYKAFOX on all the social medias. Forget TikTok. We're shutting it down. China ruined it for everyone.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm still doing my plugs.
Oh.
What were you gonna add to that, Tim?
TikTok kept taking my video down today and muting it because it was about a guy getting a hand job.
Fuck TikTok. Follow us on Instagram where no one pays attention to shit. And if you want to complain about someone, it'll take a team of people to ignore it.
Yeah.
Cobra Club every Friday night at 9 p.m. live from outer space. And I think I have shows, but fuck them.
All right, nice. And you can follow me at hot_comic69 on Instagram. And you can follow me at Mayor of Farttown on Twitter, which I never really plug, but you can follow it if you want. But hot_comic on Instagram. And
if you want to see a bad Twitter, check out Tim's. Is it still Shirts That Go Hard reviewer?
Yeah, I haven't reviewed.
You gotta change that, my dude.
I haven't reviewed any Shirts That Go Hard recently. Anyway, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/greathang, which is a great Patreon for great people. We have a lot of great episodes. We got a comment today. Maybe we'll do more Trivial Pursuit episodes. People seem to like it. Well, one guy, Ben, seems to like it. So he wrote in.
Well, Ben is the best there ever was.
Yeah, so Ben, thank you very much. I don't know if you're a mouse, but if you are, great typing. Thank you. And
what?
From the movie Ben. The horror movie Ben with the mice. Michael Jackson sang a song about it when he was a child.
Oh, is that... Wait, he named his mouse Ben because after a horror movie?
He sang the song Ben for the movie. That was for the movie.
Wait, what? But Michael Jackson also had a pet mouse.
Well, then, yeah, maybe he did. Maybe that was the mouse from the movie.
What the fuck?
Anyways, those are things we could look up, but will not be looking up.
So you think that's the guy who wrote in, Tim?
Yeah, it was a mouse. Stuart Little ass.
Jesus Christ.
It was a Stuart Little ass dude.
All right, I feel safe in knowing that I needed to clear that up for everyone listening right now.
Okay. And you can listen to Tough Questions every Friday with me and Jeff Sheen. Tough Questions coming at you.
It's a good show.
Myka.
It's a great show. I'm not gonna lie. I love that show.
Myka loves it.
I don't like anything, but I like.
You like two things. Tough Questions and Succession.
Oh, in Succession. All right, 3 things.
And Toe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so listen to Tough Questions. It's a great show. We've been having some real banger episodes lately. I got some constructive criticism, and I have been trying to listen more and not butt in.
Wait, who gave you that constructive criticism?
You.
Oh, good. I was like, if someone else told you that and now you're finally listening to it, I'm going to be pissed.
No, I will not be doing it on this show. But I will be doing it on
I was like, I beg you to do that every episode.
No, not on this show. This show is a Tim-driven show.
Yeah.
This is like but the other show is a guest-driven show.
It's a guest-driven show.
This show
So you don't need to tell a story about yourself every 5 seconds.
Yeah, but it's so annoying and funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny to do. Myka, it's time for Spit That Bit. Do you have a new bit?
Oh, fuck, I wish I did, but everything on here is just offensive stuff I can't say out loud.
Yeah, I don't really have anything either.
Wait, you said you say, and when you invite the guests, you're like, if you don't have a bit, I always have a bit.
Well, but you always make fun of my bits, and then you're like, next. Like, every time I bring up a bit, you're like, okay, that sucks, next.
Oh, well, I could tell you this.
Okay.
Because here's a note I wrote when I was on my walk yesterday or maybe the day before.
All right.
There's this, like, little kid walking down the street.
The guy was fucking him.
Okay, first of all, it was a girl, so interesting direction your brain went.
All right, funny.
And yeah, they were at the Dairy Queen, and the kid was named Tim.
Yeah.
And little Tim was like, please stop touching my penis. I might not be able to fuck my girlfriend later down the road.
That doesn't seem plausible. Go ahead.
Okay. So this was actually a little girl, and she, like, struck a pose, and she was like, you know, it's just nice to have a glass of milk in the morning. And I was like, yes, bitch.
That's really funny.
What else? Go off, queen.
Was she being filmed or she just said that?
No, she just said that. She said it to another little girl. Like, she was like the alpha and telling her how to live a good life. Like, she was the Gwyneth Paltrow of the 6-year-old set. Being like, I find that it's nice to have a glass of milk in the morning.
Well, that's good. Healthy tips from the healthy kids.
Yeah. That's fun.
That is
Can
fun.
that be a bit?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't like it when people say about cute things kids did, because I'm like, that's kid gets the glory. Why are you getting the glory for them? They're dumb shit.
You'll like this. This is what I heard a woman saying today when I was pushing the dumpster into place.
Jealous ladies.
I said, so I wrote this in my Chicago guys group chat. I said, just heard a woman say in passing, now because of the writer's strike, she feels like she has no identity.
Do you think she was a writer?
Right. That's what I'm thinking. And I go, several in here just shot right into my mind. Because Django and Steve are in there, and they're in the Writers Guild. And now that they have no writing to do, they have no identity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they offended? Your friend
Yeah,
who,
Django gave it a thumbs down.
Yeah, your friend Django who just filmed a special like 2 nights ago.
He needs to
And your friend Steve who sold a TV show. Yeah, they're really...
Oh, did Steve sell a TV show, or did the writer's strike happen right before he could do it?
Well...
maybe he's not such hot shit anymore. Now these executives got a lot of time to think about whether or not they want that fucking show on the air.
God damn, you're a piece of shit.
I hope they do.
You are a miserable son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God forbid your friend gets a TV show and maybe you could get work.
Oh, God, no. He'd never ask me to do any of that.
Well, not with this attitude.
Yeah, this goes back to my friends disrespecting me.
Yeah, if you missed the Patreon episode, listen to patreon.com, and we asked him his own tough questions, like, why don't your friends respect you?
They didn't know, do you think your friends respect you? And I said, no. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was funny that just now that this woman's not a writer, she has no identity.
Yeah, that is weird. She probably got fired from her job and now has nothing else because those writers spend their entire lives in those rooms.
Yeah.
Solidarity with the unions.
Solidarity with the unions. It's sad, though. It's sad that you can't go be a barista now, you know?
No,
Maybe that could be your identity.
I love being a barista. When I think back to every job I've had, being a barista was my favorite.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah. Well, I was working at the Cheesecake Factory, and all I did every day was, like, make coffee and, like, sell them pieces of cheesecake, and everyone was fucking happy and stupid and wasting their money, and it was great.
That's cool.
There's no problem at the Cheesecake Factory that's that important. It's like, the whipped cream machine is clogged. It's like
8 of my pages of my menu got stuck together.
Yeah, right?
Ma'am? I think my menu only has 20 pages. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have 46.
Well, that's all right. We glued together the Skinnylicious section so you wouldn't have to look at it.
Now go squeeze back in, fatty.
Skinnylicious. That's an actual section of the menu. Isn't that disgusting sounding?
Really?
Skinnylicious.
Wow.
Ugh.
Gross. All right.
The food on that side of the menu is pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty. They have like fish tacos and stuff. It's great.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hot take, Myka.
All right, I got one for you.
You got one? Is this listener submitted or you found it?
Me found it.
Oh, okay.
I actually did some goddamn work for this fucking show.
I didn't know if we had another listener submitted one. I know we did the one last week, which was pretty good. Got us down that Caleb from West Elm.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my brain-damaged uncle that he had to leave my house?
No, he was probably giving too many freaking hugs.
Okay, so
Do you think he was giving too many hugs?
that was my shorthand of the question. Here's their version of the question.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my brain-damaged uncle, brain damaged is in quotes,
Okay.
that I don't give a shit what other people put up with, and that in my house he can be polite or leave?
Let's go. The answer to that is no, because I think she's not being the asshole, or he, but this sounds like a woman. I do think that he should be kicked out, and I think that people giving him a pass just for having brain damage isn't right.
You should, yeah, okay.
That he should not, like, even though he has brain damage, it doesn't mean he can't be polite.
Yeah, I think so too, but let's see what he says. This is my uncle, who's 53, is a complete asshole.
So is mine, and he's not brain damaged at all.
Are you kidding me? I'm sure your whole family's brain damaged with alcohol.
Well, sure, but they're also assholes.
He is vulgar and rude. He
Nice.
positively delights in being as offensive as possible. My grandmother says it's from a brain injury when he was young. I have never seen proof of this. My dad, who's 50, has put up with this his whole life.
This dude sounds funny and cool.
When I asked him about it, he just says that's the way his brother is and has always been. My mom basically banned him from our house when I was growing up, so I only saw him at family events. At weddings, he would say the groom looked like a, and now it's the F word, Tim.
The F-A word with a...
It says F and then 2 asterisks after that.
Oh, it's only 3 letters, huh?
It's only 3 letters.
The groom looked like that, huh?
Yeah,
well,
the groom looked like an F asterisk.
I mean, what are you dressing up for, you little F?
Yeah, as a groom.
Yeah.
Yeah, tucks and tails. You gay.
I like that. First of all, sounds funny.
It does sound funny.
It's pretty funny. The guy's getting
You
married.
wait till you're the next one. Or that the bride looked pregnant.
That's not as funny.
It's pretty fucking funny.
It's funnier, though, that the guy would be an F because you have to get dressed up for your wedding. So it's funny to say that. The pregnant thing, he's just saying that because he's like, now they're forced to get pregnant. It just doesn't seem as funny. I don't think you should make fun of women, but go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Your misogyny is in that you won't allow women to be made fun of the same as men.
Thank you.
No, Tim, that's a criticism.
Oh. You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. Thanksgiving, where he would tell offensive jokes at the table, or a birthday party where he said the food tasted like shit.
That's funny.
I know. I knew you'd love this guy.
This dude rules.
Wait, Tim, I think we have proof that you're brain damaged.
No, I don't ever say that any of the food tastes like shit, even if it does.
No, you're so much more polite than me at any family function. It's
well, I was
kind of
raised
bizarre.
right.
Yeah. So was I. I just fucking failed.
I went to cotillion, bitch.
Oh my God, you did?
Yeah.
You're an F asterisk asterisk.
Yeah.
That's what this guy would say for sure.
Yeah. Cotillion? Who's that? What guys did you bang over there? Anyway.
Well, yeah, it's like cutillion, not cuntillion. I'll tell you that much.
Thank you.
All right, male 27. You had the gender wrong, Tim.
Damn. Well, then don't write like a bitch. See, this guy's right about his uncle. He writes like a bitch, so you think he's a bitch.
Tim?
What?
All right. I recently bought a house with my girlfriend who's 23. Okay, let me guess. She didn't put a lot of in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she has dead parents or something.
Maybe she's a model.
Oh, right. It is small and needs work, but we can afford it with a lot of help from our families and the bank. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, then you shouldn't have bought a house.
Are you kidding me, Tim? If you had bought a house with the bank and your family's help, I would finally have a reason to stay with you.
Myka.
What?
I'll do it if that's all it takes.
Yes, go back in time.
I'll buy a house right freaking now.
Are you kidding me? If you had bought a house when you were 27, it would have appreciated 10 years by now almost.
Listen, if I didn't start doing stand-up comedy, I would own a home. And I wouldn't even know you. And think of how great both of our lives would be. Are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Every bad decision I've ever made has led me here to you.
Oh, fuck. Wait, so every good decision I've ever made has led me here to you?
Yep, it's pretty fucked
That's
up.
really fucked. What kind of a god?
There is no God. Welcome to hell, bitch.
So I worked as hard as I have to end up where you worked not hard at all to get to?
I worked pretty hard. I just failed.
All right. Anyway, we had a housewarming this weekend and had a
I'm
barbecue.
all greased up. Look at all this grease. I'm going to take a freaking shower. Go ahead.
All right, my little laborer. We had a housewarming party this weekend. We had a barbecue. It was the first time we could host a big group, as I only had a bachelor apartment and my girlfriend lived with her dad. My dad invited my uncle. I did not.
Let's go.
My uncle shows up and starts being himself.
Cool.
I know. He starts calling my home a shithole.
Yes, let's go.
And asks my girlfriend why she is with a loser like me.
This dude rules, dude. I would have, if I was this guy's friend and his uncle showed up and was doing all this shit, I'd have been like, why isn't this guy hanging around all the time? This guy's hilarious.
I asked him to come out to the front yard to talk for a second, and I read him the riot act. I do not give a shit that other people have coddled him his whole life. If he cannot be civil, then he is welcome to get the fuck out.
Damn.
I was not quiet. I'm pretty sure everyone in my backyard could hear me telling him to behave like a fucking civilized adult. He left, but spent the rest of the day texting everyone there, including his mom, my grandma, and saying that it's not his fault that I overreacted to his behavior. It put a damper on the party. His family are kind of on his side, but my mom's family and my friends are backing me. Am I the asshole?
Here's the thing. Yeah, man, you kind of are, because your uncle sounds funny. Like, I don't know how he's saying it, but I say shit like that all the time, and people laugh, and nobody ever tells me to fucking cool it.
Yeah, because you're like a loser.
Oh, sure.
Right? You know, and you're like friendly and funny and
stuff. So
do
you think this uncle is a success?
No, but I think he's like, does not have other redeeming qualities that make it as funny, is my guess. I think if there was a charm to this, it would have manifested.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I still think you're wrong. This guy sounds funny as hell. I want to hang out with him.
I love it. Listen, if it's not me,
Okay, man, call this place a shit.
a shithole.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. I mean, the thing is, like, what if, like, the brain? Do you think he's actually brain damaged?
Yeah.
And the part of his brain is what, like?
I don't think he's brain damaged. I think he has autism, probably, or something.
It does sound autistic, but like, do you think he really thinks these things and then just can't filter it, or maybe his brain makes him? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because it's like natural. Like, I feel like there are comics with this kind of brain damage. You know?
Yeah, autistic comics.
Yeah. You know who is for sure the asshole?
The dad.
The dad.
For bringing him. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was funny that he did that.
But it's like weird.
That's classic move.
It's like, what is the guy supposed to do? Like, never get to go anywhere, do anything because he's all fucked up in the head?
Right. I don't know.
It's kind of sad to think about.
It is kind of sad to think about.
He would just probably end up at the yacht club in the landlocked state.
It's the hardest club you get into in Indianapolis. you make fun of the yacht club because it sucks shit, but
because it's nowhere near a yacht.
Well, there's pontoon boats and it's on the river, but also it's the hardest club to get into in the city, and it costs $375.
The second hardest club to get into, Costco.
That's true. Sam's Club, bitch. All right, Myka.
Yeah.
It's time for the news.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, I guess that's true. It's not. Do you have an actual segment today?
Yes. Today we will be playing Trivial Pursuit.
All right. Do we each get a card?
We each. That's a good take. Yeah. I was gonna read them all and see if you could get any right.
We each get one card. Who's going first? Me or you?
You go first.
Okay. All right, here we go. Which French monument is not recognized by UNESCO? UNESCO as a World Heritage Site? The Eiffel Tower, the Palace of Versailles, or the Cathedral of Notre Dame? Which one is not recognized by UNESCO?
I don't know. The Notre Dame.
No, it was the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Though the nearby banks of Seine are designated as World Heritage Sites.
The Seine.
Seine. Okay, well, whatever. I don't like France, and I was mad that it was a question. Go ahead.
They should have a separation of church and state. Okay.
Yeah, they should have a separation of me and France, because I ain't ever going back.
Tim, I've never gotten to go, and you're going to take me.
I hate
We're going to have a romantic time.
I'm going to be freaking pissed the entire time.
I'm
going to start smoking again if we go.
I'm going to drink non-alcoholic wine, and you can smoke non-tobacco cigarettes.
Ugh.
It won't be so romantic. Tenerife is the largest island in which archipelago?
What? The Galapagos. I don't fucking know.
Nope. The Canary Islands, named after the Latin word for dog. The birds are named after the islands. And it says, got it?
Yeah, I do got it.
It says, got it?
All right. Which of the following actors was not born in Kentucky? Johnny Depp. Why are you getting pick'ems? Johnny Depp, George Clooney, or Jennifer Garner?
Oh.
I know which one was. I know one of them was.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp was born in Kentucky.
Fuck.
He's born in Louisville. It was Jennifer Garner. She was born and raised in Charleston, West Virginia. Can you even freaking believe it?
He seems kind of... That's a stupid question. Once you get south of New Jersey, you're all from one state.
Wrong.
Okay. What is the name of the relentless cyborg played in 1991 by Robert Patrick in Terminator 2?
Oh, T-1000.
Correct.
Yes, 1 point for me, 0 points for you.
The malleable metal Terminator was justly liquefied by hero Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's true, he was. The term yuppies was born in which decade?
The 80s.
That is correct.
Nice.
All right, good, nice, okay. 1-1.
In which year did the Nazis lose the Battle of Stalingrad?
What did you say?
In which year did the Nazis, heard of them, your parents?
Wrong. They're Irish and Italian. Only one of them could be a fascist.
Let me guess, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed one?
Yeah.
It is silver. Okay, in which year did the Nazis lose the Battle of Stalingrad?
1941.
Wrong. 1943.
Damn it.
It is considered a decisive turning point in WW2.
All right. What is the name of a folk instrument that originated in Africa, has 4 or 5 strings, and is often associated with bluegrass?
The banjo?
That was my guess, and that is correct.
Great.
It is the banjo.
I was going to guess the lute up until you said bluegrass.
Yeah, I was going to say I have no fucking idea what this is.
Are you keeping score? What is it?
2-1.
Nice. All right. Cleopatra. Oh, fuck. I just read the answer.
Cleopatra.
God damn it. Well, now you have to guess the question.
Who was a bitch from Egypt? Is that it?
No.
Who was Mark Antony's bitch?
It's which of these female Shakespearean characters has the most lines. So it was another pick 'em. You got to pick 'em. Cleopatra, Juliet, Ophelia, or Portia. And it is Cleopatra, and I guess you get that one.
Yeah, I get it. 2-2. I would have guessed Juliet, knowing me.
Yeah, no, of course you would have, because it's the only one you've heard of.
I knew Cleopatra was in Julius Caesar, motherfucker. I just didn't know she talked that much, you fucking ass fucker. All right, here we go. Which of the following can elephants do? Jump, sprint, gallop, or swim?
It's not jump. So, it's either gallop or swim.
Okay, you've narrowed it down to 2.
It was originally jump,
sprint, gallop, or swim.
Yeah, they're not sprinting. And they ain't jumping.
Yeah.
Now, I know they trample. Is trample a gallop?
I think that's just a smash type situation where they're smashing.
Because honestly, what's the difference between sprint and gallop when you think about it?
Right. Well, I guess, I don't know.
Like
I guess
in a horse, it's like kind of like...
I guess a gallop is technically like the jog, like if the human equivalent of jogging.
And I know I've seen them in ponds and lakes, but I guess they're not like swimming.
They're pretty tall.
But there was that song about an elephant in a bathtub. What was that song?
You can't fuck an elephant if it's in your bathtub.
No, splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Elephant.
Maybe that song wasn't about elephants.
No, I think it was just, you were just watching a fat man sing it and take a bath.
I think there was a child's movie. All right.
10 seconds. 10. 9. 8, 7.
I'm going to say they
6.
can swim.
They can swim.
Yes!
They can displace a lot of water, but at upwards of 8 tons, they're just too heavy to jump.
Or gallop or sprint?
I guess so. So how many do you have right?
3.
You got 1 right, 2 right, 3. How many did I get right? I have 2 right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Is it the last ones? No, I have 2 more left.
Yeah, now you have 1 more question left. So I can technically still win.
The milk in quotes, of which unappetizing insect could join the ranks with kale as our next superfood?
Unappetizing insect, huh?
As opposed to the very delicious insects we like to eat all the time.
I know, because people eat like crickets and shit. Like, would they be... Oh, is it scorpions? Interesting question. That would be poison, I guess. What? I have teats, Greg. Can you milk me? Which one of the insects would say that?
Yeah.
Interesting. And this is all very interesting to think about. I'll just say roach.
You're correct. Cockroach.
Is that right?
Cockroach.
Let's go.
The Pacific beetle cockroach secretes a liquid that is highly calorific and nutritious.
Oh, gross. Okay. Yeah. So it was roaches. Thank God I got that right. Here we go. 3-3. Mm-hmm. Down to the final question. Which Major League Baseball batter set a record for most strikeouts in a single season with 223 in 2009?
Batter?
Which Major League Baseball batter? He struck out the most. Yes.
Was it A-Rod?
No, it would never be A-Rod. It was Mark Reynolds. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about baseball, but I didn't know that.
Fucking loser. Mark, you fucking fucked it. All right, so now what is it? Is it 3-3?
It's 3-3. If I get this right, I win. And I don't know what I win, but I win.
Well, let's make the stakes now.
Okay. Last week it was $1 that you found on the ground.
Yeah, I found it in the bathroom at
They're
work.
in the bathroom. I have $1. We could play for $1. Do you have $1?
I think I could scrounge one up.
Okay. So we'll play for $1.
The lowest stakes that I could care less about.
Well,
okay.
It could be less. Could be a penny.
All right, let's do 75 cents because I have that in my pocket.
No, $1.
Okay.
One paper money. Go ahead.
All right.
Don't read the answer.
Oh, it's a pick'em.
Yes. And it's a sports question. I may know it if it's not about tennis, hockey, or baseball.
This is not a sports question.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
Which of these wine grapes is not used in white wine? I'm going to read you 4.
Oh, no.
And you're not going to get this right. But you have a 25% chance of
I
getting
got a
this right.
25% chance of getting a whole $1. I've got a quarter's chance of $1.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Gamay, Riesling, Semillon, Sylvaner.
All right, Riesling and Semillon are used in wine. I know that. So what was the question?
Which of these wine grapes is not used in white wine?
In white wine. Riesling is white wine. Sauvignon Blanc is white wine, correct?
It is.
Okay. What was the first one and the last one?
Gamay and Sylvaner.
This is tough because neither of those sounds like a thing. So I got to just make a pick here. Gamay.
Damn it!
Did I get it right?
Yes!
Yes, I win $1 freaking. Let's fucking go! I'm glad I knew about 2 of the grapes.
Also, you got the second one wrong. It was Semillon, not Sauvignon.
Yeah, but it sounded. I know it wasn't the same thing, but it sounded similar.
I should have done it like you and try to pronounce them all bad so you can fuck it up, which you would have done for me by accident.
Anyways, I knew. I was just saying that because it sounded similar.
Congratulations on your win.
Let's go. It didn't win the news back, but it's nice to win every now and again. All right, and now it's time for the best part of the show.
Reviews for the podcast.
This is where we go on Apple, iTunes, and we read our 5-star reviews. Hopefully they're 5 stars. You can leave whatever review you want. This is a free country. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. And today we have 1 new review.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right.
After this, we will go on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. We'll read your comments. And here it goes. It's from Mandra, who I think has left a review before, but it's from Mandra, and it says Potbelly! 5 stars.
Oh, the sandwich place.
Yeah, we were talking about it last week. We were talking about the performers last week. You guys, I used to work at Potbelly for 4-ish years in Dearborn, Michigan. The live musician's name was Creepy Clyde, and he'd entertain the lunch rush 5 days a week from 11 to 2 p.m. Clyde was super cool and only semi-creepy. I still remember he'd order a turkey, no cheese, extra mayo, and lettuce. Ew, that is some fucking white people shit.
I was like, that sounds pretty good.
I think Tim and Clyde would be buddies. I don't know, probably. I get along with pretty much anybody, so yeah, probably. But there we go. Thank you, Mandra, for leaving a 5-star review. And you guys, you can leave 5-star reviews if you want. Just go to Apple iTunes, leave us a 5-star review.
Wait, you said she left us one before?
I think possibly her name seemed familiar.
Can you just leave more than 1 review?
Well, but we got an extra review, so it's not like she deleted it. So she might have written something on like the YouTube or something maybe. Mm-hmm. But here we go. This one's from Uncle Jemima. He says, "This is the best podcast in the world, and y'all make me spray, spray, spray." Thank you, Uncle Jemima.
Fuck yeah.
Miriam Zapata.
We should send him a pack of tissues or something.
Oh, I know. We should send him a big fucking Costco box of Kleenex.
Yeah.
Miriam Zapata says, "I hope this podcast never ends."
Oh, me too.
Vasco, what?
I mean, except for in like 10 minutes or so, we gotta.
Well, yeah, we gotta go to bed. Vasco Ziegler says, I laughed out loud at Myka exposing Tim's story trap during Punch Up the Bit. I am so annoying.
You are so annoying. Thanks, man. I'm just trying to keep these streets safe, you know.
Steve Bala says, another great episode of Great Hang. I just realized the YouTube machine didn't allow my comment from last week where I said not so many words that Myka not allowing the news segment only perpetuates the myth that her and her tribe of quote-unquote chosen ones control the media.
It's an interesting. In this case, I guess I do. I mean, it's an interesting point. It is highly anecdotal. One Jew and one form of media. And listen, I think that's a good point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. What does that equal? 100% of the time, it seems like
it's 100%. Well, I mean, it is interesting, but also you edit this. So if we're the media, then you're in control and I'm not. Interesting.
I'm being held down by all of the Jews. All right, here we go. Also, love Spit the Bit, please keep.
Hell yeah.
He says.
Spit the Bit rules.
We Win with War says, Myka looking prettied up for John O'Donnell. I don't get the holy jeans everyone wears. That fad should never come back. Annoying Myka. Oh, I think that's because your mic was off.
Sorry.
Beautiful day, and then it did this.
That's scary. And
I hate the sun, and I wear tinfoil. Oh, okay.
Wait, is that all one person?
Yeah, this is from the person that thinks you're all prettied up for John O'Donnell.
So why does he keep talking about John O'Donnell?
This seems to be a woman. I don't know.
Or she. We had John F. O'Donnell on months ago. Yeah. And ever since then, we keep getting comments about like whether or not I might be dating him.
You may possibly be dating him. I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny that Myka is dating John O'Donnell. I do not know. She does seem to gussy herself up for the show she does with him every Friday.
It's Friday night.
And this comment says, sorry about the first 6 minutes, and that's from me. So,
cool review.
There we go. That was from our show last week with Ashley Hamilton. Great show. If you're watching this, just like I said, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Sound off in the comments down below. Why don't you smash that like button, go on and hit that subscribe, and let's go and hit that notification bell so that you know when new episodes are going to
You almost landed that one.
I almost did. All right. Do you have a fun party story or tip?
Oh, interesting. Yes, a tip.
You have a tip?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, bitch.
The tip is to not interject and tell your own stories the second you think of them.
Huh. That's weird. Why would you think that?
Well, I never really thought about that in a party situation, and then I started dating the most annoying man on the planet, and I got to thinking.
That reminds me of when I was at a party, right?
Yeah, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, a party tip. Oh, here's something. If someone tells you they're not drinking, and you say why...
Yeah, don't say why.
Don't do that, because then you're going to have to hear the answer, and it's not fun.
Yeah, just say congratulations or whatever. Don't say why.
You know what? Actually, I take that back. If you aren't drinking, you're going to get asked why. People cannot help themselves, so have something fun at the ready.
Yeah, don't be a sad bitch about it.
That's a good tip, that's a good tip. My answer is always just like, I vomited blueberries on myself while I was asleep, and that's usually enough for people to be like, yeah, I guess that's a good reason, and makes them question their own decisions.
Right. Yeah, don't be like, the government took my kids. And it's like, bro, shut up. No one wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to give their kids back to you anyway.
If the government took your kids, don't go to a party.
Yeah.
You're going to ruin everybody's time with your fucking sad sack bullshit. All right. That's a good tip, though.
Yeah.
Now we got to speak ill of the dead. Who's going to rest in piss this week? Find out on Great Hang. Do you have yours?
Yeah, I do. I just want to...
Do you want me to do mine first?
No, I got it. I just needed to check the first name because I remember the last name.
Oh.
I would like to speak ill of Dr., in quotes, Dr. A. Grant Missner, who apparently invented declawing cats or figured out the surgery to declaw cats.
That's bad to do for your kitties.
It's really fucked up. You have to chop off the ends of the bones. They're like, the bones is where the claw comes out. They have to, and like a lot of cats, it fucks them up. My cat Dixie was a fucking never the same since.
Wow, I don't like that.
And they didn't even invent it. Like, apparently it was invented by people who did dog fights, and they would rip the claws out of their cats and then throw the cats into the dog pit to like get the dogs riled up for a fight. And so from that beautiful tradition, a man did a humane version of that.
Wow, that's fucked up. Fuck that guy.
Fuck this guy.
I hope you're getting butt fucked by the devil, bro.
In his obituary, it was like, he found a humane blah, blah. Nah, you're not humane. You're humanless. You're a fucking piece of shit. I'm glad you're dead. I hope you're in hell with all of the cat claws clawing your eyes and asshole out forever.
Yeah, I hope the devil's attached to every cat claw you've ever ripped off to his dick, and he's butt fucking the shit out of you.
And if you have a cat and you're thinking about declawing it, and this is the first you're hearing about it, go look it up. It's abuse. Don't do it.
All right, nice. And just raise your cat to be a nice little sweetie, and it won't claw you.
Yeah, ours retracts her claws when she play fights. It's cute.
Yeah, it's nice and cute. All right, well, whoever that guy was, Dr. Bitchasaurus.
Dr. A. Grant missing her.
You're a bitch.
I ain't missing him, I'll tell you that.
Thank you. You know who I'm talking fucking telling to rest in piss this week?
Who?
Morally Safer.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck you, Morally Safer. Make me watch fucking 60 Minutes with my parents every fucking week. That show sucked.
I could do with a little Leslie Safer.
Oh. That sucks. Dude, it ain't
Does it
bad.
suck, or are you laughing right now?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But the worst part of Sundays was after dinner, my dad would always put on 60 Minutes, and I'm like, God, this show is so fucking boring. Your show is a clock?
Yeah.
I gotta watch a damn fucking clock.
What is this, school?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And it's like, on 60 Minutes, I'm Morally Safer. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up and get butt fucked by the devil already. Ugh. Always had to watch 60 Minutes to get to The Simpsons. It was the worst fucking 60 or so minutes of my life.
Yeah, fuck you, Morally Safer.
Yeah, I hope you're getting butt fucked with the devil's dick, and it's covered in cat claws as well. So, rest in piss, Morally Safer, and 60 Minutes is a piece of shit. And now, we're on to it. Sign-offs.
Wow.
We've done it. We've done the episode.
Moves fast when we don't have a guest.
Yeah, I mean, we're still at 52 minutes.
Oh, all right.
We did a good job. We're gonna get almost close to an hour, and I feel like for podcasting after dark, I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
This is like when Emmanuel went to space.
What?
You remember that on
No.
like Cinemax After Dark? It was like Emmanuel in space, and then it was like Emmanuel like at the rodeo. Emmanuel was a lot like the Ernest of softcore porn.
What? This is a softcore porn series?
Yeah, it was like Emmanuel, blah blah blah. Because you know how Ernest goes to jail, Ernest
So
goes
it
to
was
camp.
a softcore porn series about a man who wants to
No,
see that?
Emmanuel. She was a lady.
Oh yeah. I kind of remember that.
She was always like doing something. She was always like in space or at the rodeo or some shit.
Why would she be in space?
I don't know, but that was the one I remember the most. Is Emmanuel in space.
Anytime they send characters into space, that is like the franchise is over.
Yeah, that's true. So you guys can check us out next week. We'll be in space. It's but yes, it's time for sign-offs for Great Hang After Dark. You know who was on Red Shoe Diaries?
Signing off.
It was that David Duchovny. Remember David Duchovny was on Red Shoe Diaries?
Yeah. I mean, I remember that about him. I never watched that show.
And now he's a sex addict. Coincidence? I think not. Cancel Showtime. Go ahead.
Signing off.
Mm-hmm.
It is me, the nicest woman in the world. The woman who lost Trivial Pursuit because she read the answer instead of the question. It is Toe's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Timmy's girlfriend, your friend, and podcast host, me, Myka Fox.
And signing off, it is I, your softcore porn historian, the coolest man who's ever been cool, and the smartest boy in the house. It is your Patreon dad, patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.